welcome to the 2003 Legends video. Here it is, the whole year of 2003 right at your fingertips. We're going to start right off the bat with the winter videos. There was one, the rules video for Broom hockey, and let me tell you that this one was a little chilly, so enjoy and we'll see what you think. Hey Kim, isn't this the earliest we've ever done the ice?
Yeah, I know. Usually we wait like a week before we even come on the ice.
Did you hear that?
Whoa.
That didn't sound good. Whoa. That was kind of weird. Hey, what should we do for the Broom hockey rules video this year? Like some kung fu fight?
Nah, that's a dumb idea. Like claymation. Get the little dolls and animals.
Dolls?
And, yeah, we can do
what
that.
about like, let's do something really weird, like professional wrestling.
That's a good idea.
like that. Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
You hear that?
Did you hear that? Is that a crack?
Okay. You think anybody will notice the crack? Well, it sure is cold.
Maybe we should get back in the water.
Let's go.
That by far was one of the coldest video shoots I've ever been on. Kip Strawbridge and I actually dropped through the ice out on the pond. It was about 1/4 of an inch thick. We put some paper on it to make it look like an ice rink, and actually went into the water in November, and it got a little chilly. You want to stay out of that frozen pond. The next videos that you're going to see are actually from the spring couples and adult conferences that we did. We wanted to really promote Hume and all the things that we do, so we came up with some things are just better at Hume Lake. In addition to that, you're going to see a brand new video that we started doing for our fishermen's conferences that really takes fishing to a whole new level. So enjoy these videos.
Okay, honey. Now say it like I told you.
Nope, not gonna do it. Stupid.
Come on, just say it.
Jumping.
No, it's flying. You're supposed to say flying.
Whatever. Flying.
Fly on.
Some things are just better. Something. Honey, do you know how much I paid for this ladder? Oh my.
Honey, have you seen the dishes?
Pull! Pull! Polish those dishes right now or I'll be forced to shoot another one.
Some things are just better at Hume Lake.
Kids these days, sometimes you just gotta show some tough love. Right, honey?
Some things are just better at Hume Lake.
Come out here, you yellow-bellied lizard.
You know, dear, this is the perfect moment. The sound of the waves, the wind in our hair, the sunlight as it reflects off the surface of the water. You know, its warmth reminds me of my undying love for you.
You know what? I'm just not feeling it. I just can't be.
But, what? Dear?
Some things are just better at Hume Lake.
Should have waited for the moonlight. It's all about the timing.
To define the adult ministries, I think there are key conferences really that do that. And Fishermen's Conference is truly one of those. Often, people overlook, I believe, some of the unsung heroes of a weekend. All right, we got 3 days to get ready for this. We got to put last season behind us. Start fresh. Now, I know this task is not an easy one. And I know that I'm asking of you the ultimate sacrifice. But I can guarantee you this, if you give it your all, you will not be forgotten. Are you ready? Let's hit the water then. I can't expect anyone to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. True leadership comes from example. Modeling really is the key. There are 3 things you must learn, and they are simple. Spot, nibble, and fight. The key to spotting your target is running truly a 3-2 zone. Now what we're gonna need here is Watson! Wake up! Watson, you and Downs, what we're gonna have you do is push hard right off here out of the middle. Wissink and Holzer, I want you guys on the outside. You're gonna get here when you're gonna post off at the buoy and then roll out. Cornford, you're gonna hit the rock, you're gonna slant out to the rock. Once you get to the rock, you're gonna give a little give and go in the 4th quarter. More what I'm gonna have you is we're gonna switch and we're gonna go to a man-to-man coverage. Right here, you're gonna come right up the middle and make the score. Now, I know what's gonna happen to a lot of you when you get out there. You're gonna be fooled by the new crocodile casting, trolling, jiggling spoon wobbler. And you're gonna go after it with everything you've got. You've got to stay in control. Which actually leads us right into our next point. Nibble. Be patient. Make each play last. We've got to chew a little time off the clock. Nibble on it, boys. Chew on it just a few times. And then once you know you've got their attention, then bite on it real hard. Now to our final and most important skill, the fight. This is where we shine. All of our training and our commitment pays off. This is our moment of glory. Let me show you. I think to sum all that up, it comes down to conditioning. We knew we had to be in top physical shape. I think we're ready. I mean, we're in the big leagues now.
That is the biggest one I've seen.
This next video really packs a punch, literally, and stars Glenn Smallman as the enforcer of the rules for high school camp. And I think you're going to see that it is by far one of the funniest and going to be one of the classics of all time. Along with that is the summer 2003 Ponderosa program for high school called Dead Reckoning. Our video crew and high school staff suffered out there in the jungles of Hawaii, of all places, to bring you this video, so enjoy it.
Hi. When Cliff Carey brought me in as the head lead counselor for the Ponderosa High School camp, I knew I had my work cut out for me. Enforcing the traditions of Hume Lake would not be the same with 1,000 students. I knew we needed a change. We needed Glenn Smallman. Historically, we've had a problem of campers dressing, how shall I say it, well, immodestly. Ever since Glenn's been on board, they've had the extra incentive to put on that extra layer.
Man, you know you're supposed to be wearing a shirt when you're away from the water. And pull that pants up! No spaghetti straps!
As anyone can see, Glenn Smallman is a man that loves his meals. In fact, they are so important to him that he never misses one. And he doesn't want the campers to miss one either.
The dining hall is that way, you chumps! Don't let me ever catch you missing another meal! Ever!
I'm just doing my job. I mean, I'm no different than anybody else. I just do my job. Do I like my job? Oh, yeah.
Let it be said that we have fun here at Hume Lake Christian Camps. But that fun needs to be controlled. In order to do that, we have some rules. No drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. No fireworks, firearms, or weapons of any kind. No girls in the guys' cabin area, and please, no guys in the girls' cabin area. No diving into the lake.
No diving in the lake!
No electronic devices. Stay out of the way of traffic.
Hey, thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem.
And definitely, no horseplay.
Giddy up, Tonto! Nee! Hit that! Oh.
No horseplay!
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, Jen.
No horseplay in camp! None!
Really doesn't make sense to me why campers would ever want to miss the meetings offered at Hume Lake. But for those occasional few who let it slip their mind, well, we have Glenn Smallwood to remind them.
Oh, I must be your guardian angel, because chapel started 15 minutes ago. Now get going!
I think we've seen that following these rules and traditions greatly enhance the camper experience here at Hume Lake. My staff does its very best to make sure that they're followed, and Glenn Smallman is always there to lend a helping hand. Boy, I'll tell you what, I wish I had 10 Glenn Smallmans.
People are always thanking me for what I do, but I think it's me who should be thanking them. I mean, I have such a heart for high school kids, and if there's anything I can do to make their week more enjoyable, then I'll do it. Plus, I love to hit people.
It's just not that simple. This kind of thing is like an investment. The longer you invest, the bigger the payoff at the end. You can't tell me you want to miss all that cash, can you?
I don't care about the money. You could keep it. It makes me feel dirty.
I'd rather have stacks and stacks of dirty money than clean pockets that are totally empty. We ain't just gonna up and quit right before the real coin starts to come in. No. You're gonna stay and do what I tell you to do for a few more months. After that, I could care less what you do.
You're making this a lot harder than it has to be.
What's that supposed to mean? Some kind of threat?
Calm down. It wasn't a threat. It was just a statement. I mean, this is a partnership, right? Last time I checked, a partner can take his half and leave whenever he wants.
Let me tell you something. It's a partnership as long as I say it's a partnership. Let's not forget who's in charge here. You leave when I say you leave, and not a second before. There's a lot at stake here, Paulie, and I ain't gonna let you screw that up.
I'm not screwing anything up. I just want to be free, you know? You go your way, I'll go mine. You could keep the money, you could keep the stuff. I don't care. I just want you out of my life. Look, Gary, you've got 2 minutes to make yourself scarce.
Are you kidding me? Since when did you start giving orders? This is my operation, and I'm not letting some self-righteous little coward get in my way. You ain't going nowhere, and neither am I. I'd kill you first. You hear me? You try and double-cross me or hang me out to dry, and I'll take you out like that.
I gave you a chance.
Great job, Mr. Newman. We got the whole thing on tape. Hey, thanks for your cooperation.
You hypocrite! You're ratting me out? Did you tell these cops about your little escapade down in Rio? Or the job you pulled them north? I bet you forgot to mention you're just as guilty as I am. What'd you cut a deal in exchange for me?
I didn't want any of this. All I wanted to do was leave, but you wouldn't let me go. I knew I'd never be able to get away from you. These guys made it possible for me to start fresh, to put you behind me. With you, I was dead either way. Goodbye, Gary.
You remember what I told you? You remember what I told you if you ever hung me out to dry? Just gonna see if I really am a man of my word. You better hope they lock me up for good. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you real soon.
03 Delta Romeo.
Delta Romeo. Tower recommends that you return to base immediately for refueling and maintenance.
What was that, Tower? Say again?
Tower recommends that you return to base immediately for refueling and maintenance.
Yeah, that's a negative, Tower. I still got 3/4 of a tank here. And scheduled flight path doesn't include a return trip to Bodie. Over.
You'll be sorry.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, you'll be sorry.
Who is this?
Copy that ID request 03 Delta Romeo. This is Bodie Tower. Over.
Weird. Okay, Tower, thanks for the heads up. As soon as I get out of the storm, I anticipate smooth sailing all the way. Hey, thanks again for your concern. Is someone there?
Do you miss me?
Sir, this is a designated frequency for air traffic only. Please adjust your transmitter.
Do you miss me? 'Cause I sure miss you, Paulie.
I don't know who this is, but it's not funny. This is a designated frequency.
I agree, Paulie. There's nothing funny about it. Are you sure you don't want to come back for more gas?
Who is this?
Who do you hope it's not?
Gary? No. You're with... Where are the police?
You're right. It can't be me. I think your radio's busted. Maybe you should use the one taped to your chest.
Listen, Gary, if that's you, I don't know what you think you're doing or how you got away from the police, but I'm hundreds of miles away. I'm not coming back. Ever. I'm through with you.
Oh, I know you're not coming back. Did I mention that you might need some gas?
You're not gonna trick me into coming back there. Fuel gauge says I have plenty of fuel left.
Oh, yeah. The gauge says. You know, I had no idea how easy those gauges are to disable. Did you ever think, that the gauge might not be accurate?
Gary, what did you do?
I made a few modifications. I know it might be nice to have a backup plan in case one of my friends tried to use my plane to wreck my life. That would never happen, would it?
Are you trying to kill me? Gary, how much fuel is left?
How did you put it, Paulie? Oh yeah, you've got 2 minutes to make yourself scarce. Only this time, it's gonna be me who makes you scarce. Scarcely recognizable.
This is 03 Delta Romeo, over. Is anybody out there? Hello? Mayday, mayday, can anybody hear me? Copy. Can anybody hear me? Help!
Where are you? Ready or not, here I come. Marco.
He's been tracking me.
I see you, Paulie.
He's here.
I'm coming for you.
Guess having empty pockets does have its advantages, hey, Paulie?
You are insane. I always knew you were a liar and a thief. But I didn't know how truly evil you are. Insane and evil. No, you're insanely evil. I tried to ignore my conscience. I really did. I tried to leave peacefully, to put you behind me. But no, you sabotaged the plane. You tracked me down like an animal. You string me up like a piñata. Not to mention whatever you did to get away from the cops. You're a lunatic. You're deranged. I should have had you killed. It seems like death is the only thing that'll stop you. Don't worry though. When I get down from here, I swear I will kill you myself.
Oh, them are some strong words coming from a man dangling by his ankles. Did it ever occur to you that you might not get down from there? Seems to me like you may never have the chance to kill me, because you'll already be dead. But I've been thinking, maybe I won't kill you. Maybe I'll just follow you around for the rest of your miserable little life and trip you up wherever you go. Destroy everything and everyone you care about. Kind of like you did to me. Or I could just let you hang there. At least Pinata's got a candy inside. But all you got inside is fear. And those stupid little berries you ate.
Gary, cut me down.
You're ugly and your mama dresses you funny. How's that?
Gary, I'm warning you. If you don't cut me down right now...
Wait, what? Don't tell me. You got some policeman that's hiding in the bushes back there that's gonna come and beat me up, right? And then take me away? Is that it?
can't. You can't hide forever. Tomorrow, I will find you. We'll finish this tomorrow.
Check and mate.
Of you coming back here.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Paul, put that thing down. Before you do something I'll regret.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now.
Stop being so cliche. I came back this morning because you need me around.
Yeah, like I need a hole in the head. Sorry.
Take a look around, Paul. You're sleeping in my tent. You ate my food. You crashed your plane into the jungle, remember? You left your radio behind. And you're eating tree leaves for lunch. Give me a break, you don't need me.
No. No, I don't need you. These things, I've taken them from you. You didn't give them to me. I scared you out of here last night. I've got a map. I've got a compass. I've got a revolver. I know where I'm going. I have the means to get there. No, the way I see it, you're the only thing slowing me down.
Give me a break, Paul. That map you're using, it's got to be 2,000 years old. The revolver, it's got no bullets in it. And that compass you're using, it's worthless this close to the equator. You're too dumb to survive on your own. The worst part about it is, you think you got it all figured out. If you kill me, you kill yourself. Only difference is, my death will be quick.
You're lying. These are all lies. There's nothing wrong with that compass. You're trying to drive me crazy.
That'll be a short drive. Look, Einstein, check your compass with the sun. Take it out. Last time I looked, it didn't rise in the south.
You did something to it. Like you sabotaged the plane. You're doing it again. You're trying to control me. I'm through with your games. I'm done with you, Gary. It's over.
All right, then. It's your funeral. Just make sure somebody feeds my cats.
Go on! Do it! Come on, Paulie!
What are you waiting for? If you're so sure, kill me. Come on. You never could commit to anything, could you, Paula? You got a real problem with follow-through. You shouldn't have hesitated. You didn't think I'd let you kill me with my own weapon, did you? You're weak, pathetic. I really am the only hope a guy like you will ever have of getting out of here alive. Now pack up my stuff. I'm going home.
So close.
Come on, Paulie. Tighten up a little. Hey, Paul, look, I'm sorry I was a little hard on you back there, but sometimes you just get so confused. I feel like I gotta use a little force to snap you into reality, you know? But hey, we're a team though, right?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, Paulie. You're trying to break up an incredible partnership here. Hey, look, you and I, we're like Batman and Robin, or Siegfried and Roy. We work best when we work together.
Yeah, as long as I don't mind being deceitful, arrogant, angry all the time.
You never seemed to mind much before. Where was all your self-righteous objection when you were collecting your half of the cash? I didn't hear so much whining and grumbling then.
That was before. Before I knew what it felt like to be clean, to do things the right way. Before I realized what working with you, what it was doing to me. Before I admitted to myself that you've just been using me to get what you want. You know, forgive me for not wanting to be your patsy anymore.
You know, Paulie, you can be such a downer sometimes. I remember some of the things we pulled off. You were great. You could have been one of the best. You've got real talent. I mean that. But I'm beginning to wonder if we have anything left in common.
Gary, I'm just not like you anymore. I'm trying to do things differently now. Don't you understand that? Look, this partnership, whatever you want to call it, it has no future. It's over.
Over. You mean it will be over when I save your sorry little tail one more time?
No. I mean, it's over now. Bye, Gary.
Had enough? You are mine. The sooner you get that through your head, the sooner we can get back to work. I'm never, ever gonna turn you loose. Any questions?
Just one.
Oh yeah? What's that, wise guy?
Can you swim? Believe it's over. He's dead. My old life is dead behind me. My new one is waiting to be lived.
What's wrong, Paulie? You look like you've seen a ghost.
You're dead. I killed you. This is my new life. You're not supposed to be here.
Kill me? Hardly. It's gonna take a lot more than you're capable of to kill me. Besides, we both know you weren't really trying. That was a weak hit knocking me in the water like that. You barely even bothered to check my pulse. Don't you think if you really wanted to kill me, you've had plenty of opportunities? This new life you're talking about, deep down, you want me around. You need me around.
No, you keep saying that, but it's not true. I know what it's like when you're gone. I know how much better my life is without you. You're just trying to cover up for the real reason why you're after me.
What are you talking about?
Listen, the fact is, it's you that needs me. Otherwise, why wouldn't you have killed me already? Remember when you said if I ever double-crossed you, you'd take me out? Well, why haven't you done it? It's simple. You want me to feel dependent on you. But it's the other way around. You're like a parasite. You need a host to feed on. Without me to push around and do your dirty work, you're powerless. You call me pathetic. You're the pathetic one. Don't worry, because I'm about to put you out of your misery.
Nice try, Dr. Floyd. But let's face it, if you're ever gonna get rid of me, you're gonna have to do it with some outside assistance. You don't have the guts to do it on your own. Whenever you try, you put me off to tomorrow. You hesitate. You and I, we're gonna be together for a long, long time.
Maybe you're right. I might not be able to do this on my own. But one thing I know for sure, each time I knock you down, I make it a little bit farther before you catch up. And when you catch up, you're weaker, more desperate, and less confident.
So what's your point?
My point is this: every day I knock you down, refuse to let you lead, or put you behind me, is one day closer to where I want to be.
That's all very profound. I think your optimism is adorable. But that still doesn't explain what you're gonna do if you can't kill me.
The only thing I can do. Keep on trying.
So you can see that those guys had a great time out there, but a lot of hard work was done. An incredible setting for an incredible story in how we can challenge students' lives. They also used this plane, for example, as part of the adult conferences in the fall. And for the first time ever, we did an opener, kind of an intro to the weekend for adult conferences. This plane was actually suspended about 30 feet up in the air, up above in the chapel, and Julie Simpson rappelled out of it for the opener, and it was action-packed. Some of these next videos that you're going to watch star Eric and Julie and just kind of go over the finer points of marriage and life together in kind of a fun, kind of Jane and Tarzan spoof. So enjoy.
There are 3 keys to effective salesmanship. Number 1, find an incredible product. And I think we can all agree that Tupperware is an incredible product, can't we, ladies? The second key to effective sales is unrelenting and vigorous enthusiasm. And now, ladies, I know that's something that each of you have got. Let me see those deal closing smiles. And lastly, the third key component to a life of happiness and wealth as a junior Tupperware distribution associate is to locate a previously unsaturated area. Now that shouldn't be too much problem, should it? Yes, Jane, did you have a question?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Thornapple. I, like everybody else here, have a deep-rooted love for the entire quality and unparalleled appeal of the Tupperware product line. And on numerous occasions, I've been complimented on my vigorous and unrelenting enthusiasm. In fact, I'm not invited to family funerals or weddings anymore because of it. But I'm not sure what a previously unsaturated market is.
Let me tell you what it is. An unsaturated market is simply an area in which people have not yet recognized their need for your product. In this case, it would be a place where people need Tupperware but don't have any.
Like Bakersfield?
Exactly, Melissa, just like Bakersfield.
Well, the plane's about ready, ma'am, and almost have the boxes loaded up. Are you sure the plane will be able to handle the weight of all this Tupperware?
Well, it's just Tupperware. It's full of air, of course.
There you go. Yeah, you have a great flight.
Somebody forgot to put gas in here. Hello? Where's the nearest gas station? Hello, Mayday! Mayday!
Tarzan.
Well, Tarzan, we Jane.
I pronounce you husband and wife. Welcome to Hume Lake Christian Camp.
Jane! Where are you going?
Shopping.
Shopping? What shopping?
You know, shopping, where you take your money or in this case, your bananas, and you go buy things. You look for sales and you buy things. You shop and you buy things. And even if you don't need anything, you buy things. It's shopping.
Tarzan think no shopping in jungle.
Oh, there's shopping in the jungle, Tarzan. And if there's a sale, I'll find it.
Jane! Jane, you talk?
Talk? Me? Nah, I just want to sit here and stare at the bushes.
Nice bush. Jane okay?
Yep.
Jane need anything?
Nope.
Jane happy?
Yeah.
Jane happy? Tarzan happy? Maybe Jane, Tarzan treehouse?
Oh, yeah, that's just what I want. Little hanky-panky. Whew, sounds romantic. You sure know how to sweep a girl off her feet.
Jane? Jane?
Tarzan, will you go get some bananas, lay down the mulch, wash and brush the elephant, take the monkeys to school, get some dinner, and will you finish the rest of the dishes?
Yeah. Tarzan do what Jane say.
Thank you. Tarzan, go lay down, get some rest.
Yeah. Tarzan do what Jane say. Doctor, Tarzan bad husband. No understand Jane.
Jane want to be heard. Tarzan talk less, listen more. Women language very confusing. I make it simple. No means yes. Yes means no. Unless you think it means yes, then it means no. Understand?
Maybe.
Sometimes means both. Jane say we need, Jane mean she want. Jane say it's your decision, Jane mean the decision should be obvious by now. Jane say, I'll be ready in a minute. Jane mean, kick back, read a book, it's going to be a while. Jane say, you have to learn to communicate. Jane mean, just agree with me. And if Jane say, how much do you love me? Jane done something already Tarzan not like. See? Language very simple. Now Tarzan ready to talk to Jane.
Thank you, Doctor. Tarzan understand women. Tarzan understand Jane. Okay. Tarzan and Jane talk.
Really, Tarzan? You really want to talk about us?
No.
You don't want to talk?
Yes.
Do you or don't you want to talk?
Maybe. We know what we need to do. We need score. And
Hi, guys. So what's the plan?
Xenon, he's gonna go out left. Reginald, going deep. Ed, you stay back with Gus, and we will score.
Wait,
and
wait. You left out the monkey. Don't you think his feelings are going to be hurt?
Monkey no good. We need no monkey. Okay.
Oh, but the cheetah got hit so hard last time. Did you see that?
Cheetah, fine. Cheetah, fine.
Well, aren't
Okay,
we
here we-
bossy? Who died and made you king?
Tarzan, king of the jungle.
Okay, I know what we all need. Everybody in. Group hug, come on. Oh, that's it, group hug. Yes, oh. Tarzan, we need to talk.
Okay, we talk. Tarzan talk good.
No, we don't talk.
What is
I want you to want to talk.
Tarzan want to talk? What Jane want to talk?
But I want you to pick the subject.
What subject?
Us, Tarzan. Every time we talk about us, it's because I bring it up. I want you to bring it up.
What us?
Anything between us that needs to be talked about, I want you to bring it up.
What things?
Oh!
Okay, Jane, Tarzan talk. Or we need to come up with more. Me, Tarzan.
Yes, Tarzan. I know you're Tarzan, king of the jungle. It's just hard sharing you with all the other animals
No.
and all the...
No, me, Tarzan. You, Jane.
Yes, I know you're Tarzan. I know I'm Jane. It's just Tarzan, it's been hard lately with...
No. No, me, Tarzan. Love, Jane.
Oh, we're connecting.
One of the biggest things that happened at Hume Lake this year was the expansion of Ponderosa Camp, and the video that you're going to watch next is the video that made that all possible. It talks a lot about just the inability that we had to get more students into camp. And so as you watch this next video, the whole principle behind it was to raise support of getting our camp, our high school camp, to 1,000 campers. We hope you've enjoyed this, this edition of the 2003 Legends video, and we'll see you next year.
I love Hume Lake. It's an incredible place.
It was like the best camp I've ever been to.
I love it so much up here. I don't want to go home.
It's really, 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 really fun.
It's definitely a place I love.
You're gonna have the greatest time in your life.
It's just heaven on earth.
Okay, wow. Well, my best friend just accepted the Lord into her heart last night, and that was so scary for me to think that I didn't even know that. And I think I was crying more than she was, because that was just the most exciting. I don't think I've ever been so happy in my life.
And Donald, when I first met him even in the cabin, he was just the worst, basically the worst student I've ever worked with. He was disrespectful, and he actually lost almost 2 days of free time. And he was this close to getting sent home. And eventually, it cut to him, cut to his heart. And the Lord was really working on him. And the decision night with PJ, he stood up. You know, he said on the count of 3, everybody stand up and accept Christ. And boom, he stood up.
In wagon train, it was so cool because when I was in 4th grade, my first time ever to wagon train, I was in the wagon Kentucky. And my first time counseling up here, I was in Kentucky, and 4 of the girls gave their life to Christ for the very first time. And it was awesome just to see God move. And I remember being that girl, you know, and doing that too. And I was like, wow, like God never leaves us. And it was just amazing.
I was crying tears of joy yesterday because I finally let God into my life, and I'm just overwhelmed with His joy.
A Christian to me is somebody who loves God and wants to follow it. I decided to ask Jesus into my heart.
Chris said anyone who wants to bring God into your life or to be saved, please come up. And after he prayed, and so I went up there, and I just felt so much better after I did that because I've been saved and I let the Lord in my life, and I just felt so good.
Pictures tell the story, faces without names, like prisoners who were longing to be free. We cannot look the other way and say we've done all we can do. If we search our hearts, we know that we will see one more heart, one more life, one more soul who needs to know the love of Christ. Like a ripple in the water that keeps reaching far and wide, you and I can have a part in one more heart and one more life.
I can just really feel God growing inside of me, and just putting a passion in my heart, wanting to become a woman of God and just turning my life over to Him and take up my cross and follow after whatever he has planned for me.
I love my family dearly, but I've never been excited to serve them, and I'm excited to go home and serve my little 6-year-old brother and be really nice to my mom.
I think this will change my life. I mean, through the way I interact at school to the way I help out at home. It's a life-changing experience that I will remember.
I didn't want to come at first because there's so much going on in my life, and I knew if I came up here I'd have to face it. And I thought about it more and more, and then on Wednesday they sang the song My All in All, and I just started breaking down crying because I was like, you know, I've been relying so much on myself and I haven't been relying on God, and I've been doing everything myself and I'm getting nowhere. You know, I'm going downhill and I'm just getting buried by all the sin in my life, and you know, He's my only way out.
I made a decision to start following God and Jesus Christ, and Hume Lakes really helped me do that. Last year I rededicated my life, and this year I'm just going strong, and it's just really awesome.
The fields are ripe for harvest, but the laborers are few. The message and our purpose is loud and clear. So will you come and join us? There's still so much to do, and we can't lose sight of the reason why we're here. It's for one more heart, one more life, one more soul who needs to know the love of Christ. Like a ripple in the water that keeps reaching far and wide, you and I can have a part in one more heart, one more life.
I ended up crying really hard because I realized that I have the cure to help my family, and because to let them accept Jesus Christ and maybe save them from going to hell. And it made me realize that, you know, I have to do something. I can't sit down and just expect somebody to do it for me. I have to take a stand.
One kid in particular last night woke up, and at about 5 o'clock in the morning he's tapping me and wants to talk right now about the decision he had made and going into full-time ministry, and what did that mean? Did he have to give up all of his goals and plans? And so 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, groggy-eyed, we're talking about how God wants to use him for the rest of his life with a little 7th grader, and but that's great. You can't buy that.
I should just go out there and I should just be a light, and I should just witness wherever I go, and whatever I do, just do it for God.
To go out into this world and to be bold and not to worry so much anymore, but just to let the same Spirit that raised Jesus Christ from the dead dwell within us. It's an amazing thing to be telling kids.
And I really didn't want to come here. And my mom kind of said, well, you're gonna go. And I kind of said, okay, fine, you know, that's what you want. And I think God kind of made her say that. And now that I'm here, I don't want to go home.
Hearing those stories, I just go, it's so good. God continues, and just seeing how these people have multiplied themselves into people's lives, I go, that's what God called us to do, to go into all the world and make disciples. So the program staff here at Hume Lake aren't just about running a camp, they're about multiplying people. The people that at one point poured into them, and now there's other people that they're pouring into. And that's what it's all about.
One more heart, one more life, one more soul who needs to know the love of Christ. Like a ripple in the water that keeps reaching far and wide, you and I have a part in one more heart and one more life.
It's just amazing to see what this place can do.
I made a decision to rededicate my life to Jesus.
It's been awesome. It's a total life changer.
God moves like in such incredible ways.
This place changes people's lives, and I think that's why he brought me here, to change my life.